Welcome back, travel fans. I'm Morgan from the very unofficial travel guides. In last week's video, it was a story time video about getting fired from Six Flags Great America. If you want to check out that video, it's in the description below. You can hear all about my experiences and see me feel the feels as I reminisce about that wonderful and unexpectedly ending summer. And today we're going to talk about the Contemporary Resort at Walt Disney World in Florida. Now, first of all, don't freak out. I didn't take some surprise trip to Disney and not tell you guys. I couldn't do that. I actually got these video clips from some friends of mine who recently did stay at the Contemporary Resort and did surprise us, their friends, by getting married. They stayed at the Contemporary Resort. You know, if you think that that name is hard to say, try typing it. It's hard to type, too. The Contemporary Resort is where they stayed, and this is what the rooms look like. When you walk inside, there's a small entryway, and on one side, you've got this little, like, coffee corner. Directly across from that is the bathroom. The bathrooms are quite big with two fancy sinks, gigantic mirror with some nice lighting, and overall marble accents, or I don't know, it might be marble look. I wasn't there, but I'm assuming that it really is marble or granite. Coming out into the room, you'll see there's a very monochrome color palette with slight accents of color here and there. It seems fancy, it seems really nice to me, but there's one thing that it doesn't seem, and that is themed. All the other official Walt Disney resorts have some level of theming, something that makes it magical and special and different from other hotels. And I have to say, the Contemporary, the place that we're talking about, it doesn't have that. What's the theme here? Fancy? I know that when Walt Disney was planning it, I remember watching an interview where he was saying that the Contemporary Resort is about everything that's new and now. And back then, I think it was much easier to make it seem like a futuristic building because of the way they built it was so futuristic at the time. They poured the gigantic concrete A-frame, and all the rooms were built someplace else, and they were like boxes that were lifted up and pushed into the frame. So at the time, that was sort of new and futuristic and, I don't know, would you say scientific? But it's not anymore. And so for me, I think it's a cool place to stay. No question about that, but it's very expensive, and even though it has a lot of perks, like you can literally walk to the entrance of the Magic Kingdom and there is a monorail stop in the hotel. Like you go out of your room, take the elevator down a few floors, and then you get on the monorail, which is of course, you know, a huge plus. But for me, it's just missing some sort of special magical theming, and it just seems like a really nice hotel to me. Which for me is a reason that if I was going to spend that amount of money, I would stay at probably the Polynesian or the Wilderness Lodge. Just my 2 cents. What is your favorite Disney World resort, official or non-official? And can somebody please tell me, what resort is this? I can't figure it out, and I'm just interested. I was looking at it in the picture and I was like, what is that? So if you know what that is, write it in the comments below and leave the secret word toaster. I came up with toaster just because that's what's right over here, my toaster. I'm Morgan from the very unofficial travel guides. I'll see you next week with another fun travel related video. If you haven't done it yet, please subscribe to my channel and follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter for more stuff like this. Bye bye.